I'm Jim Ringblom. I have global product marketing responsibility at Zebra for their stationary printers. At the ProMat show today, I wanted to show you the 3 different lines of label printers that Zebra offers. We're going to start with the mobile printers, which are printers that are designed to be able to take in to the printing application as opposed to printing at a centralized site. On our mobile printers, we offer 2 different types of printers. What we've learned over the years is that if a printer leaves the building, it tends to get dropped more often. So we have our outside the 4-wall models, which are the ZQ 500 series, and these come in different print widths. We're only showing one print width here, but they come in multiple print widths. Or for inside the warehouse or inside the building, we offer the ZQ printers. This is an example of the ZQ 610. We also have a ZQ 4-inch ZQ 630 here, and in the mid-range for 3-inch we have the ZQ 620. The difference between these guys is that the ones that leave the building, the ZQ 5s, have a higher drop spec, and they're really optimized to print receipts for direct store delivery and those kinds of applications, whereas these printers, the ZQ 6s, are ideal for printing labels, which is typically what you're going to be printing in a warehouse. The other difference is we have a large number of accessories for these inside the 4-wall printers. So we have forklift mounts, we have cart mounts, we have different kinds of carrying cases and so forth, DC adapters, all the kinds of things that a customer who's utilizing this printer within the warehouse is going to need to hook it up to their forklift and so forth. Right? So that's a quick overview of the mobile printers. If we're moving up to the next level up, we'll go to the desktop printers. Desktop printers, as the name implies, are designed to sit on a desk in a commercial environment, a light industrial environment. They have a higher capacity than the mobile printer, so if you're printing more labels and you don't need to take the printer to the work, you're going to want to go with a desktop printer. One of the things that we have offered on the desktop printer relatively recently is this battery option. One of the things that we frequently hear from our customers is that, gee, I love your mobile printer. I love being able to take the printer to the work, but I can only get 110 4x6-inch labels off of that mobile printer before I have to change the roll. So we have the desktop printer, which has a much higher capacity for media. And with this battery attachment, you can now put this printer on a cart and move it around. Now, is it a mobile printer? Not really. I'm not going to hang it on my belt and walk around with it, all right? But it does give me the flexibility of being able to take printing to the work.
Makes sense, yeah.
Right? Mobile printers follow Zebra's good, better, best technology. So this is the mid-range, our ZD4. These are the ZD6s. All of our desktop printers come in both direct thermal, which means there's no ability to put a ribbon in there, or thermal transfer, where I can use thermal transfer printing technology and I can put the ribbon in there. That's why this printer is so much larger than this one. They're effectively the same printer, essentially the same printer, but this one has the thermal transfer capability, so I can put a ribbon in it. We also offer a 2-inch print width for customers who want to print smaller labels, in warehouses especially, but in a lot of retail applications. You don't have a lot of horizontal space, you want a smaller printer. You can go with if you're printing small labels, you can go with the 2-inch print width. We also have the battery option on all of these. Okay, moving up into the industrial class. Again, good, better, best. We start off with our printer right here, our ZT200 series, which is our newest printer, and this is our entry-level industrial printer. Ideal for customers who have relatively low print applications, or for customers who are using a desktop printer and are kind of pushing the limits of the capabilities of the desktop printer. This is a good way to move into an industrial printer. It doesn't have the same duty cycle in terms of number of labels and so forth, but it's built more rugged, and you can get more labels in here. As we move from the entry level into the mid-range, this is our ZT4. This is the industrial printer that we sell the most of. All right, this is ideal for most applications. It's a nice compromise between the entry level and the high performance one. You're going to get a lot of duty cycle out of this thing. You're still going to get a lot of labels per day. It's got a lot of nice features associated with it in terms of connectivity, user options, and so forth. This is the ZT411. We also offer this in a 6-inch print width, which would be the ZT421. So you get a 4-inch or a 6-inch. Industrial printers can always print either in thermal transfer with a ribbon or in direct thermal without the ribbon. They come with the ribbon attachment. You don't have to use it if you want to print direct thermal. Our top of the line printer is this guy right here. This is a ZT610. This is designed for 24-hour a day, 7-day a week applications in the toughest environments that are out there. So this is our premium printer. All three of these industrial printers are capable of RFID encoding. You can add RFID in the field or buy from the factory on all three of these printers. Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you for your time and attention.